Man, what's the dealio, y'all? We got another straight banger today. This is a trade of the day. You already know every single day I'm coming and I'm going through one of my trades I had throughout the day and I'm breaking it down so that you can learn the lessons, all right? So we got some good stuff today. It's a straight banger today, so be sure to watch this video in its entirety. I'm gonna be going over two trades that I had, all right? Well, really three, but it's one stock, but I traded it twice and then another one too, okay? But before I say that, I want to say please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also, you are a multi-millionaire. I want you to repeat after me. I am a multi-millionaire, all right? A lot of times in the stock market, when you get into options, you take a L, you might be down on yourself, right? I need you to understand that it's not about the money that you make, it's about the skill set that you're learning. Okay, you might be up, down, but at some point in time, as long as you don't give up, you're gonna be getting to where you want to get to. Okay, so you have to understand that once you started to say, I want to start trading, you already won. You already a multi-millionaire. You got to understand that concept. And then when you understand the concept, you gonna know it's only a matter of time. All right. So don't be beating yourself down because you had a bad trade, a bad day. No. Get up, shake yourself off, dust yourself off, and let's get it. All right, so that's what I want to say before we get into this trade of the day, because I need you to stay encouraged and I need you to stay positive. All right, so today we hit Polina and we hit Meta. Okay, Polina and Metalina. All right, Palantir and Meta. We hit both of them today. All right, so I started off, traded Palantir was my first trade, and then I got in Palantir again. I went back for seconds, right, because I was still a little hungry, right? I just wanted to eat a little bit more. And then the next trade, it was Meta. All right. So we're going to go over Palantir and Meta. And I made all this money in less than 5 minutes. All right. So what we're going to do is, so we got Palantir right here, right? So I got into my first Palantir trade. I got in on a call and I got 9 contracts at 185. And I entered in at, oh, no. 170. Oh, no. First trade was 163. My bad. 163. First trade I got in 9 contracts at 163 at 9:45 a.m. And then I got out at 9:47 and I made, it was like $194, 190 something dollars. All right. So I got in off of that one. And then I was like, okay, that's a cool start to the day. And then I got back in Palantir. I got 8 more contracts, spent 170. And then I got out at 178, and this is gonna be a lesson, okay? And then so this is me going back for seconds, all right? Being greedy almost costed me, but I got in, I got up out of there, so we still won. All right, so I was in the second trade for literally a minute, less than a minute, okay? So we had 3 minutes right now, and I'm up 259 on a day, okay? I'm up 259 on a day, so that was Palantir. And then what ended up happening was I saw Meta. And we're gonna break all this down in the charts. I saw Meta. I got in at 10:45 a.m., which is 7:45 West Coast time. And then I got 2 contracts. That was about 18 times 2. It was about like $1,700 I invested total. I got out almost a point up, a whole point, and like a whole $100 per contract. I got out. I made 250, 249.71. But you see that time right there where it says field time? That is less than a minute, right? So in less than a minute, I made $250. I was done for the day, right? I was like, man, that's 500. Let me call it a day, all right? So we're going to go into the charts and we're going to break this down. I'm going to go trade by trade because there's some things that I want you to learn and understand, all right? And always remember, the Discord is launching on Saturday, okay? The Discord is we about to make so much bread in the Discord. I promise you that. All right. So let's go to the charts. All right. So right here we got Microsoft. Let's go to Meta. All right, cool. So Meta looks like it's about to come down some more right now. But so yesterday Meta had earnings, right? So yesterday they closed at 677 and they opened today at 698 and then they went as high as 710. All right. So no, the investors did not take profits just yet, as you can see. So I was like, all right, I see what's going on. they didn't take profit. So at some point in time, I knew it was going to be a down. It was going to be down. All right. And then let's go to Palantir. We're going to start with Palantir. So Palantir. So I saw it opening up. I waited 15 minutes off the 5-minute chart right here. So hold on one second. Boom. All right. So off the 5-minute chart right here, it was just hovering, right? I was like, what direction is it going to go in? And then I saw it had a breakout candle right here. And so this second candle, because it was above this level right here, and that's also above pre-market highs, I said, I'm going to enter in. And I was going to ride it up to this level. If it went above it, I was going to get out. So I got in on this candle right here, about right there. And then I just rode it up to this candle. And then because it had momentum, because there was no other resistance stopping it, right? So I get in, and then right here it started kind of hovering a little bit. So I ended up getting out, right? Now, here's what happened. It kept going up a little bit because it started out for a second. And then it was breaking above. I was like, okay, let me enter in. So then I got in on this same candle. I rode it up. I thought it was going to go to this level, right? This is what really happened. I thought it was going to go to this level right here because it was already above this level right here. So I was like, all right, cool. But then it came up. So the second trade, I actually entered in on this candle, this indecision candle right here, because it had came up here and then this second candle opened above. So I was like, okay, this candle opened above this level right here. So it's going to go up. So I got in because it had came down right here. And I was like, this is just a pullback. Got in right here. I rode it up here. And then I saw it start stalling out. So I ended up getting out right here. And that trade, I made like $60. So now we at 259 on a day with Palantir. And then it reversed. This is a nasty reverse right here. All right. And as you can see right here, this right here is the RSI. So this will show you when a stock is overbought and oversold. So right here on this green candle, it was overbought a little bit. And so as you can see, it's like, man, you really, it was kind of like a risky second trade right there. But I just felt like it was going to this next level. But then I saw what was going on. It was a reversal. So I got out. All right. So those were my two trades right there. I could have rolled it back down too, but I did not. And then as you can see, it kind of chopped around. So there's been a couple little cool entries, but not really. Then on Meta, right? So now we got Meta. And so so let me tell you what happened with Meta now. So it broke out, right? Investors did not take profits from earnings. But I saw a bull flag forming. This is one of my favorite patterns right here. This is a bull flag, right? So I see this pattern and I'm like, okay, let me chart it out. So I charted the whole thing out. I was like, all right, we got a bull flag right here on the 5 and on the 15-minute, however you slice it. And I said, okay, on a 15-minute, it don't look as much as a bull flag. It kind of does. But on the 5-minute, it looks like more of a bull flag. And so I was like, all right, if it breaks out above this level right here, which would be breaking out of the bull flag, then we're going up and we're going to retest. We're going to test after hour highs, which is at 716. And then we might go as high as like 720. Okay. But what did it do? I was just waiting around and then I saw this happen. Right. But on a 5-minute, it was kind of like hovering. So it could have really went either way. Honestly, it could have went up. It could have went down, but it was around these EMAs right here and it was starting to weaken. And then I saw, I didn't see any really like convincing candles. So I saw this candle and then this candle was like just hovering right here. And then it kind of just woof, right? And this is momentum. And then I saw the volume right here. So the volume was kind of high. It was higher. So like this candle right here, it was a little bit low, but the volume started to pick up. And so I was like, okay, we got momentum now to the downside. Some investors are starting to take profits, right? And so I got in on this candle right here. And I promise you, it literally, it just smacked down real quick and I was up 250. And I was like, man, I'm getting out because Meta is such a beast that it literally can reverse, right? It could have reversed right back up to the upside and I would have got put in a blender, but I did not. right? So I got out right there. I said 250, 500. I was in this trade for less than 1 minute. Less than 1 minute, and I made 250. So I was like, all right, cool. So we get out and we done. All right. Now, as you can see, could have wrote it down more. But this candle right here, it had came up. And I was like, man, I don't know. Because I thought that that could have been a reversal right there. All right. So that's why I ended up getting out. But as you can see, it went all the way down to 676. But look at this nasty reversal right here. From 676, 777, it went all the way back up to 680, 690. Right? So yeah, I was like, man, let me just get my money, not be greedy, collect my profits and keep it pushing. All right, because I'm scalping. I'm in these trades for literally a couple minutes, seconds to minutes, right? I'm not in these trades forever. Right? If I want to be in a trade longer, I'm going to get in my swing account and I'm going to swing it. Right? So I don't have to worry about going through the EMAs and stuff like that. So that was my Meta trade. We busted it down for 250, and then those were my Palantir trades as well. We was at $500 well before 8 a.m. In the morning, right? So less than 5 minutes in my trades, and we did $500. That's what I like doing, right? I like being in and out. In and out. When you get in the Discord, you're going to see I'm going to be in and out of plays. I didn't have to sit around for 10, 15 minutes and wait on the play to evolve and stuff like that. I was already catching that momentum. And that's why I like trading momentum, because when you catching the momentum, it might pull back a little bit and then it's going to go straight up or straight down, and then you make the money faster. All right. And that's why your entry matters so much. Your entry is so pivotal to you being able to make money in the stock market and options. All right. So yeah, so that's the trade of the day. We got the Discord coming on Saturday. We got some other stuff dropping next week as well. And every day we're going to show up. We're going to give you some value that could change your life, some information that could change your life, change your trading. So I appreciate everybody tapping in and tuning in on a consistent basis. I'm going to keep showing up. All right. So let's continue to be disciplined. Have risk management. Don't get greedy on your trades. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. And always remember, get out of your head and get into the world, because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Peace.